What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Jason Zwicky, back at it again, guys. Today, guys, we're starting exactly where we left off yesterday. I'm currently printing this claw that's gonna go in my card box that I made yesterday. This claw thing I said it was gonna take 26 minutes, apparently, to print. So not utterly terrible, but stick around a little bit here, y'all, because I'm going to watch this guy kind of start. And then what we're going to actually go ahead and do is I'm going to show you guys the lights inside of this. Because they're sick, y'all. You can't even, tell just looking at it. With the click of this button right here, y'all, they turn on. I just have to plug him in, of course. So, let me get him started, and then we'll start doing stuff with our lives. Okay, yeah, the claw is now going down. It's off to a pretty good start. It might be too small, though. I'm not 100% sure. But let me show you guys this box over here. Let me flip the camera. So, it just looks like a normal box. We got the claw shoot in there. But until I go, boom. Hey, y'all can't lie, that's, sick now. I was hoping I could just have it, steady purple, but it looks too blue in my opinion. We can, change it to a different shade, I guess. There's a couple of cool looking shades. Or I can just have it set on, flash or fade. And that kind of looks cool. But lights in there are a little wacky put up. Especially over there. But they work, I guess. I should actually probably try to clean that up a little bit. But there's not much that I can do for it. I messed up putting them on and had to take them off and then rip the paint. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of how they look. I'm gonna try not to burn out the lights before the party, even though that shouldn't really be an issue. If they burn out, that'd be really sad. So, yeah. I'll probably see you guys in 25 minutes after this claw is done. Hopefully it turns out. Okay, y'all, so I do not like it when I walk over here and this guy was moving all around the print bed and there's, a mess happening. That top part should not be like that. He literally came off the print bed. I do think I need to make these supports a little bit thicker because they are not doing their job. Also, I was wondering because the inside of him printed hollow. Let me see if I can get these supports off of him and just see what he actually looks like. And then I'm going to have to change up the print settings, so yeah. Okay, y'all, so we are now on print number 4. I have this mess up. We have this mess up. This was the first one. This was the second one. And then this right here was the third one. They've all messed up. This one right here is printing completely different than the previous ones, though. I don't know if you guys can see, it's printing in 3 different sections. Instead of it all trying to print together, because I think there's just too much weight trying to be supported upwards. So now we're going to have the claw print. We're going to have I think this right here is the base. And then this one right here goes on top of that. So then, hopefully this works out. That's the hope here. Absolutely no guarantees, though. So, I'll update you guys if he works. This is actually, the shortest print time, 24 minutes. I'm so tired of waiting for him to heat up, y'all. I also have to go clean my pool. I was supposed to do that, 20 minutes ago. But then I got distracted with this. No matter what, even if this print fails, I'll give my printer a break, and I need to go do that. So, yeah. Also, apparently I have to go to the dentist today. Go get a cavity filled. That's not fun, but it is what it is. Hopefully this print works. Wait for him to start back up here. Okay, y'all. So, it is now 11 a.m. now. I don't know if you guys can all these fails up here. We're on design number 5, y'all. I had to scale it up. This right here was the last one. It's very tiny. You can see it definitely messed up a lot. But this one that's going right now is much bigger. Let me actually get you guys kind of in here. Maybe. What's the best way to show you all this? I don't know. Hold up. Okay, I think you guys have a better view now. It's a lot bigger than these. Because my claw machine's pretty big and is going to be really small. But there's a lot of pieces that are going into this. It has 56 minutes left to print. I did have to go run an errand with my dad to go get chairs for my grad party. I do need to film at some point here, preferably sometime soon. But honestly, I got a super exciting piece of mail. I got my first letter from YouTube, y'all. It was literally just a verification code to basically verify that I'm a real person so that I can get money. By the way, guys, just a reminder, we do a memberships now on this channel if you guys missed all that. You guys, it's not mandatory. It's more just for fun. I'm going to work on kind of some more things here once I get a chance. I'd say probably next week I'll start like actually leading into the memberships and giving real benefits for them. Right now I've just been so busy, especially getting ready for this grad party now. So, yeah, because I know I have for like daily questions. I haven't been doing those. I'll start doing those next week once I have some time. So, yeah, I'm going to sit here and see how this guy goes down. Okay, y'all. So, it has like 2 minutes left. This might be like the funniest print I've ever seen. It didn't work again. I have like most of the pieces now at least, except for the claw arms. So let me show you guys those. I don't know if you guys can tell. They're the long things that are kind of stretching. They're missing the bottoms. Where are those at? They're somewhere in here. I think one of them might have flown down here. Let me see. Yeah, here's one of them literally right here. Ugh, that's so annoying. I already got that kind of fixed up though. I'm just gonna have to print them again. I'm not 100% sure. There's another piece that has to like go across. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Those I think printed, but I don't know how they're gonna snap off and how they're gonna fit. But it's printed. All I have left now is just basically this box. That's what like connects the claw machine to the rails, which I do have to print those later too. I can't imagine that taking long. It's a pretty simple print, so yeah. I'm gonna go show this to my mom and joke with her. Okay. This guy will be done in literally less than a minute, it says. Okay, y'all. So, the claw is done. Here she is, all put together and assembled. It's not exactly like what it was originally going to look like, but I think it looks pretty dang cool. It has a lot of, like, realistic features to it, like the whole little, like, triangle at the top that, like, stops the prizes from getting stuck in it. I think it looks pretty cool, though. It's going to just kind of sit somewhere in here. It's going to be kind of high up. I probably won't put the bar all the way up, which is the next thing I actually need to work on. I do need to paint because I put this piece in the bottom to add some extra support to it. I also need to find hot glue gun sticks. I don't know where they got thrown. I'm going to have to ask my mom, which she kind of looked and has no idea. I wonder if they're in my closet. I don't know. I'm going to work on this more, though. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I got back from the dentist, y'all. My mouth is numb. I don't have to talk like that, y'all. My mouth is still numb, though, from getting cavities filled. I had 2 cavities filled. One of them was super tiny, and the other one was getting there. But, anyways, I don't know if I ever showed you guys the claw. Here's the claw. I think I showed it to y'all. But if I didn't, it's done. And now I'm printing the rod that like the claw slides on. I'll end up gluing it in place. I'm only printing a piece to it. I have to have like 6 of these rods though to go all the way across this because of how long they are, or how long this box is and how small my printer is. I could print like 5 of them and just have some smaller ones, but I want to print them all kind of short just to limit the possibility of them failing. So, I'm currently doing that. And then also the side piece, I have 1 of those printing. I think I need 4 of those. It might be more aluminum crust. I don't know. But we're going to see how this guy prints. Okay, y'all. So, I really thought this was going to have no issues printing until I walk over here and see this. This is not exactly what you want to see on 3D printing. Is this. This normally means it failed. So, I got part of a pipe and a bunch of string. That's really fun. So, I might have to add a raft below these, because I think what happened was it flew off the plate. So I am going to try to print all these first. But first, before I do that, I need to make sure the size works. So, I need to find my claw. And no, it doesn't even fit. It's so close to fitting, but not quite. This side fits, I guess. I think I'm going to scale it down 0.05. But anyways, I'll show you guys what I've been working on. This is the joystick that I made. I actually just made it while that was printing. I'm pretty proud of it. I think it looks pretty nice. I just went for the classic kind of joystick look. So what I'm doing now is just going ahead and scaling him to hopefully be the right size here. And then what I'm going to actually do is just print one of these. Just because I want to actually should print two. I think we're just going to end up having to print these one at a time here. I am going to have to add a raft to hopefully hold it to the build plate, slice. See how long this says it's going to take. 15 minutes. That actually isn't terrible. And then the other piece, did I even grab that? No, I did not. Just carrying around this whole bunch that failed. I wonder how long, I don't know exactly how tall it was going to be before it failed. This right here is the rail that it will attach to. I just want to kind of see. I think that's actually about exactly 2 of these. I think it's just under 2. We'll see. But I'll worry about these later. And I just wanted to kind of see. Okay, this right here should be pretty good size for this according to this. So I'm going to go ahead and get this guy printing. Okay, y'all, so that's also something you don't want to see. The build being down underneath the build plate. That's not exactly where it's supposed to be at. I might just have to split these up into even smaller pieces. I don't know how I'm going to do this, y'all. I really thought this would be easy. I don't know, man. It's just not working. And I need a lot of these to go all the way across. Let me at least see if this is the right size at least. That was terrifying though, y'all. When I stopped it, it went with the nozzle. I really wish I had that on video. Let's just see, does this size work? Right, that size is like perfect. So if I can just get something like this to work. How do I do this? I'm gonna have to just like cut this down more. It's the only thing I can really think of. Because I can't add supports. What do I do in this situation? I think what I'm gonna... I don't want to have to deal with cleaning the plate right now because it's hot. I can probably find my glue and add some more of that. And I guess I'm just gonna have to cut him in half again. And just try to make 2 of these. 2 for every one. I don't want to have to do this, but it's the only way that I'm going to be able to do this, I think. Let me slice this. Send a printer. Claw pieces. And I'm just going to literally have to try to, like, stand over the printer the whole time to make sure these don't go flying, I guess. I'm going to actually take this quick rag and just kind of rag him down really quickly here before he starts. Try to kind of clean off some debris. I definitely need to give him a bath later since he's been running literally like all day. But hopefully I can get this to work. I didn't even check how long of a print this was going to be. I'm going to guess only like 15 minutes. Let me actually see because I'm curious now. 17 minutes. I think that's about exactly how long this one was supposed to be. So, hopefully this one works. Now I'm about to end up with a bunch of these little pieces. Because if you guys can see, that barely covers any of this box. Even just like what I'm printing now is barely going to cover anything. this thing's gonna have a lot of attachments, which is not necessarily what I wanted, but if it's what I have to do, then it's what I have to do. We'll see if this right here prints at half size, and then maybe I try to print another big one, but I think I'm just gonna have to stick with these half size ones. As unfortunate as it is, I think that's gonna be the move. So I think what I might actually do is, first of all, I have to pay attention here. I need my pliers, wherever those are. And I think I might actually run out to the kitchen real quick while this guy's kind of starting and grab a stool and just sit here. Maybe turn on like a YouTube video or something. Just kind of vibe. I think I'm gonna grab a stool so I can sit up higher and actually see inside of him. So, yeah, right now though, actually I can probably go quick. I'm gonna go quick. Okay, y'all, so we're kind of warping around again here. I'm currently waiting for another piece. It's like 9 o'clock and I've been literally printing like all day, y'all. Hopefully this piece that just finished works. This is like my 4th attempt at making it the right size. I have a claw machine over here with the joystick. Woo, that's actually pretty dang nice. This is my joystick, y'all. I think it looks pretty sick. I could have made it the slightest bit bigger, but I kind of like having that little bit of leadway in there. Now I just have to basically glue him in. I already have that glue gun ready to go, because this was like my 4th time printing this little piece. So let me just go ahead and just basically put him in. And I think this is pretty much going to be the last thing I do tonight. And I'll show you guys the claw machine once it's lit up with like this thing kind of just sitting on there. And then my idea for the claw. So I think that looks pretty dang cool, y'all. I cannot even lie. Let me move this hot glue gun and then we'll set up the claw. Okay, yeah, here it is fully lit up. And then the claw will kind of just come down like right here. And I just have to do some like personalization to it. That I guess the claw will be like right there. Will be about where it is. And I just have to do some like personalization to it. But I think this thing looks sick, y'all. And then I'll have to add the little spot that the cards go in at. But I'm really happy with this right now, y'all. I think it's one of my most proud things I've ever made. The sides of it are a little bit rough, but I'll maybe draw something on them or paint something. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do there. This side over here got a little bit rougher because it got some hot glue on it. I'm going to have to touch that up with some paint. But that's kind of a tomorrow problem, is detailing him. I just wanted to get the structure done, which I did. He does not have a bottom to him. I don't know if you guys can tell. Which I don't know if that's a problem, really. We'll figure all that out tomorrow. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. See y'all tomorrow. Peace out.